Victor here with Programmatic Academy, and we're coming to Lesson 5 and Course 1. We are right at the end. Should be a simple one. This is basically formats used in Programmatic. So think about formats. What is the purpose that a format or a creative serves? It's to engage, reach, and convert. Okay, excuse me. And one of the things that I want to say about programmatic in particular is that initially it was mainly standard banners. I don't want to say it was just standard banners, but it was considered, to be standard to run, the 300 by 250, and that's where most of the inventory was available for that sort of format. Standard banners are still very much used. They are the bread and butter of display. If you look at this image that I have here, which I want to say it's from the IAB, these are all the sizes. I would say a lot of these are from another era. For example, the 468 by 60 was highly used in the beginning of the popularization of the internet. So for the 90s, for example, in the 90s, it was used widely. However, we are now at a different era, and the most popular is the 300 by 250, at least in terms of available inventory and usage. And from my own reporting, it usually turns out to be the best performing as well. So if you had to pick one, I would pick the 300 by 250. Okay, and then the 320 by 50. I'm not sure if it's in this. No, it's not in here. Is the most popular for mobile. Now, programmatic has evolved, and so have the formats that come with it, or that can be used with it. Okay, here at the top left we have InRead, as called by Teads, the company, or Outstream, which is essentially what the category calls it. And these are the ones where if you're scrolling in an article, once the video reaches the fold, it starts, and if you hover over it, the sound starts up. This was a problem, or a solution to the problem of lacking video inventory. Okay, and it was honestly quite genius how they came up with it, and essentially created a whole new category and a whole new bucket of inventory where none was previously available. Up to then, video was essentially limited to pre-roll, which is the one I think everybody's most familiar with, that runs before the content of a video. And the video banner, less known but also widely used. The video banner is the one that is, I would be considered the value banner in video, or cheap video format. It runs in the 300 by 250, and that's about it, really. It's usually lower cost, and those are the advertisers that buy it, the ones that are seeking to find the best value for their video dollars. Okay, video in general, and then of course down here, the interactive video ads. We've seen more and more advertisers using this, where you can select the product to look at. And there's also forms that are involved for capturing leads. So they can get very involved, and they're quite good for being video. Video in general, overall, is growing a lot. YouTube, I think, has helped, kind of grow that format and become very pervasive. And now Facebook is catching up in video, and making it a priority in their platform. So, other formats. we have skins, and these are all formats that are now available through Programmatic. Okay, and I got to be honest. As soon as I put, this, I created this slide. There's probably 5 new ones out, every other day. But I'm just trying to give you an overview here of the fact that Programmatic is no longer limited to simply, the 300 by 250 standard banner. They've gone far and above that already. So we have skins. Skins are available. In particular, there's a company called Skins with a Z. I've not worked with them, but I know they've kind of developed this area, and you are able to buy skins on sites and publishers through Programmatic through that company. The Lightbox, okay, also available programmatically through a lot of different companies. And let's see, the Pushdown. The Pushdown is also one. The Florad, and there's honestly tons of others that are available. Flash is no longer used, thank God. It was a nightmare to work with and a nightmare on sites. Inventory for a lot of these formats can be low. I think it depends on the country and the niche or the category that you want to target, but it is growing. What about mobile? Well, mobile, I would say most formats are device agnostic, although they probably shouldn't be, because you don't want, to have an intrusive lightbox or something, some other type of pop-up or, page covering format that completely disrupts the user experience on whether you're the publisher or if you're the advertiser, for your users. So think about the targeting, rather than whether it's mobile, display, video. Think about who to target, and then think about usability when you're thinking about format. Okay. All right, another short, easy one. These are the quiz questions for lesson 5. Coming up next will be course 2, lesson 1. All right, good luck. Thank you.